Okay, in this unit we're going to be learning about Microsoft Excel. Now, Microsoft Excel is probably the most important program you will learn in IT. It's the number one program that's used in industry. Pretty much every company out there will require you to be able to use Microsoft Excel in some way or other. You might not think it, but believe me, pretty much every company out there uses it in some kind of way. So if you know how to use it, you will actually be a very useful member of staff. It's also useful if you want to use it for home. So it could be you do your home finances, it could be you keep track of different things like budgets, things that you might have in your house. So it's a really useful program to know how to use. So over the next 72 videos, I'm going to be taking you through how to use this in a great amount of detail, so you'll be an expert by the time we're finished. Now let's begin by having a look at what it is we're going to try and create here. So this is the scenario. Your teacher by now should have gone through the scenario with you, so you should have a good understanding by now of what it is we're trying to create. But let me take you through in detail what it is we're trying to do here. So Romeo and Juliet spreadsheets. They basically sell their spreadsheet solutions to schools across the country. And to start off with, we've got our different worksheets, which are down the bottom here. Okay. The first worksheet is our summary worksheet, which just gives us a bit of an overview as to how much money the school is looking to make from their school production. So it's a forecast, it's a prediction to see how many tickets we're likely to sell, how much money and profit we're looking to sell. And then we've got our actual sales, which is looking at how many tickets we've actually sold so far. Not many at the moment, 4 in this case, and only £22 worth of tickets, which means we're £558 short of our target, which we need to make a profit in this case. On this worksheet, we've got our audience members. We've got things like filters there, which allow us to select different types of people that are able to come to our events. We've got our reserve and print ticket page. The idea here is that you're actually able to type in somebody's name. So you can type somebody's name in there. You can actually select if it's a child ticket, and that will change the ticket price there. And then this bit is quite nice. This uses what's called a macro, where if I press on view seats, it will take me across to my seating layout, and I can from here select one of the seats I want, and then if I press this one, select a seat here to reserve, what it'll do is it will transfer that across onto my ticket there. If I just look back at my seating layout, you can see that's now gone red, so it's actually reserved that for me. And if I want to print that, I can then press print. It will highlight that area, and it will start to print it. Okay, so all quite cool. Then if I press add to audience, what it will do is it will basically put that across onto my audience members, which you've seen a second ago, and it will come up with a little message box saying you've added Josh Flip to the audience members. Okay, so it's actually telling me a little confirmation there that I've done that. Alright, in this bit here we've got our costs, which are running through all the different things we need for it, the unit costs, how many of them we need, and then this is calculating a subtotal. So for example, 15 times 4 is £60 there. Okay, so it's calculating that. We've also got a formula there which is adding up all of these cells together. On the right hand side we've got a pie chart, which is giving us an indication of all of our costs and where the bulk of it is. You can see there the stages accounting for the majority of the costs there. On this bit, this is the techie bit really. This is where we've got our financial forecast, and we've got our 3 different ticket types here. We've got how many tickets are available, 200 in total, and we've got in this bit the cost of each of those tickets, and we can select that from a drop down. So if I decide I want to maybe sell my child ticket for £3, it automatically calculates for me what my percentage sales will probably be if I change that. So if I put that up to say £6.50 for a child ticket, that reduces from 80 down to 45%, because obviously less people will want to pay the money. So let's just put that back to what it was a second ago. So that works all that out for you. It gives you an indication of your likely sales based on all these things, how many tickets you're likely to have left, what your likely income is going to be, and what your production night income is going to be as well. Okay. This bit here is based on the kind of facilities you might have at the event on the night. So if, for example, I decide I want to have some cake on the night, I can say how much profit that's going to be and my estimated sales. So it might be, I think actually I'm going to have 40 cakes I think might sell. That's going to work all that out for me. Okay, and the last bit is the bit you've seen already, which is my seating layout. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the different worksheets that you'll be working on. You might have noticed up the top there I've also got this menu which allows me to go through. So if I can go onto that one, for example, or the summary page, I can go to any of these. You might also have noticed that these cells here are highlighted in red, and that's done automatically using something called conditional formatting. When they're below a certain value, you can get them to change colors. So in a nutshell, that is what we're trying to create in the next 72 videos. Here we go.